And hello again, everyone. This is Chaz Thomas with the Life Inspired Podcast. I thought I'd take a moment out just to talk a little bit about how important your health is, especially men, especially talking to mature men now. I'm talking to the men who are 40, 45 years and older. How important it is to take care of yourself. I mean, I'm 65. I'm in pretty good shape, I would say. You know, I work out as much as I can. I stay active. And most importantly, I keep my mind busy. But I do have peers. I have friends I grew up with who are not doing too well. You know, they're not drinking water. Well, they're drinking, but it's not water. And they're not walking, definitely not exercising. Now, these are not all my friends, so if you're watching, you say, hey, man, I work out all the time, and you know it. I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about the other guys, you know. Um, don't take it for granted, your health. Please don't do that. I mean, I can remember several years ago, I battled with high blood pressure, and it was pretty high. My doctor said, you know, I'm gonna have to put you on a couple of blood pressure medications just to maintain your pressure because it's too high. And as soon as I heard that, I'm like, ugh, I don't want to be slave to any type of medication, you know, especially blood pressure medication. But if I have to take it, I'll take it. But I asked him, I said, Doc, is there anything else I can do naturally besides taking medication? And he said, yeah, you know what to do. We talk about it all the time. It's exercise and lose some weight. Yeah, at the time I was overweight, quite a bit. So he said, if you lose weight, you know, if you exercise, drink more water, eat better, you don't have to take the high blood pressure medication. But I'm going to give it to you because you definitely need it right now. So he gave me the medication. He gave me one medication, and he gave me both at the time. He said, we're going to see what happens with the one, and then if you're doing better, we won't put you on the second one. So I said, okay, Doc. When I walked out of that office, I was determined not to take blood pressure medicine because I have friends who are on blood pressure medicine and they have to take it all the time. And I didn't want to be slave to it. So I decided that day, well, I'm gonna do better naturally. I'm gonna lose this weight, exercise, eat better, and drink more water. So I challenged myself. I knew I could do it because I've done it before. So he said, come back and see him. I think he said in 2 months. So what I did, again, right after I left that office, I made up my mind. I wrote out a exercise plan, a workout plan. You know, I bought me dozens and dozens of bottled water, and you know, I started working out. I started walking first. I said, you know what? Let me gradually get into it. Let me not bum rush it. So I started walking. I started walking by the lake, which was a few blocks away from where I live. I said, let me try this and see what happens. Thank goodness it was, and I think it was just the beginning of spring, so the weather was nice, you know, out, and you know, it gave me opportunity too to get some fresh air. So what I did, it was simple. Again, I didn't overdo it. I set a small goal. I said, I'm gonna start drinking at least a bottle of water a day. And I think those were 16 ounces bottles of water. Cause I didn't drink any water at all, or very little. And I'm gonna start walking by the lake, you know, and meditating. So after a couple weeks, I increased my water intake to 2 bottles of water, and then 3 bottles of water. And I do 3 miles, 3 to 6 mile walks along the lake. And so needless to say, after a couple of months, I went back in for a checkup so he can see how the progress was. And my blood pressure was near normal. And when I say near normal, it was just off by a few points. And I had lost at that time, I want to say about 15 pounds, 15 to 20 pounds, which I surprised myself because, I don't have a scale, so I don't know. I didn't know if I was losing weight or not. I felt better though. I felt my clothes fitting different. So anyway, I went in, I spoke with the doctor. He looked at my blood pressure and he said, good. He saw I dropped some weight and he said, good, it's working then. And he said, so I don't have to put you on the second set of pills. It seems like, this first batch is working for you. I'm gonna refill that prescription for you and see me in another month or two. And he said, so have you had any reactions to the pills, or anything like that? And I said, Doc, I'm gonna be honest with you. I never got that prescription filled. And if you could see his face, he said, okay, wait a minute, what do you mean? I said, I took your advice. I know I didn't want to get on blood pressure medication. You told me the alternative was to lose weight, okay, and drink more water. And that's what I did. I lost the weight. I started eating better, drinking more water. And I did it the natural way. And now it's a habit for me. And so what I'm doing is encouraging my brothers out there and my sisters, set yourself small goals if you want to get off certain medications. Now, not all medications you could do naturally, you can get off, but things like blood pressure, I know firsthand, you can get off that medication if you lose the weight, you drink more water, more activity, okay, and more vegetables, more fruits and vegetables, and watch your sugar intake. It's three things I try to stay away from. Sugar, flour, and salt, and fried foods. And I'm telling you, it'll make you feel better, and it'll just make you want to do it more because you feel so much better. And I'm telling you, since I started that ritual, that regimen, I feel fantastic. And so take it from me, just give it a try. Just try it, okay? I'm Chaz Thomas with the Life Inspired Moment. And until next time, stay healthy and God bless.